talk about cooperative care. Cooperative care means that you're getting your dog's consent before you're doing things to it. So cooperative care for the earplugs is going to mean that I'm going to ask my dog here to please be okay with me putting these things in the ear. I have a stuffed animal, so I can show you what to do. Then I have Nicholas. He has a sore ear here. He's got a little ear infection. So we're going to work touching his ear with these, and we'll see how he does. And then we have Chandler. He's used to having things stuck in his ear for grooming. He probably won't care. Will be different levels. I can show you what to look for. All right, so let's start with our dog that we know isn't going to react. So some things you want to have, obviously. Your first thing is you want to have an earplug. We're just going to do one. We don't need both. And then what we're going to do, pardon me, sir, is we're going to have some kind of a treat available. I like these cookies, and of course we do sell these. I like these cookies. They're little bears. These are Grandma Lucy's. They're human grade. If you've ever been to any of my training classes, you know that people can eat them too. Okay, these are the Grandma Lucy cookies, and we're going to have a little container like this near us when we're doing our cooperative care. You guys leave the cookies. Now I like these guys because we can just break them up. All right, so I've got a handful of treats, and now I'm gonna, on my stuffed dog, I'm just gonna show you the mechanics of what we're gonna do, then we'll apply it on the other dog. So first I'm gonna let him see it, then I'm gonna reward with a treat. So see it, get a treat. See it, get a treat. So every time he sees it, just the side of it, good things are happening. We do that a couple of times, or for a couple of minutes, off and on, different rates. So then we're gonna say, hey, smell it, check it out, let him really investigate it, and then we're gonna give a treat. Investigate with the nose, give a treat. Investigate with the nose, give a treat. Here what we can do is we can keep it at the nose and treat a couple times, then take it away and the treats go away. So he's starting to put together that this means treats, okay? And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna take it and touch the top of the ear. If it's this type of an ear, it'd be the top of the ear here. This ear would be up here. We're not gonna go in. We're just touching on the ear, then they get a treat. Touch on the ear, then they get a treat. Do you see how it goes? So you're just getting closer and closer and closer until you're actually touching inside of the ear. So then we would just lift the ear. No, sir. We would just lift the ear with this here and then give a treat. Lift the ear, give a treat. We're just gonna keep going at each stage, getting closer and closer until our dog is comfortable and we don't see any kind of issue showing. Move on to the next stage as soon as you see that. So for here, this guy's being amazing. We went from top of the ear, no sir, under ear. Now I'm gonna put it in his ear and then I'm gonna give him a treat. At this point, your work is not done. Once you get that in there, you're gonna ask your dog to do its favorite little trick, whether that's sit or touch, anything so that they're not thinking about the awkward thing in their ear, they're doing something else. And we're gonna be happy. We're not gonna be excited. We're gonna be happy and calm and just say, good job. So hopefully that makes sense. Now what I'm gonna do is take a little break, get reset, and I'm gonna show you actual application with real dogs so you can see all the things that can go right and all the things that might go a little wonky. All right, so here we are back with Nicholas, a real dog, not a stuffed dog. So Nicholas actually has an ear that's giving him a bit of a problem. So it's gonna be interesting to see how close we can get, but this will be great for those people that have dogs that don't really like to have their ears touched, which is a lot of dogs. So it's good to have one of these around instead of a pouch for this, so you're not having to dig in and out of your pouch. You can just have this open because you're gonna need to be able to get to it pretty quickly. Now, what I'm gonna do is let him see it, and then he gets a treat. So he gets to see it and he gets a treat. So as soon as I show it to him, he gets a treat. Now what I'm gonna do is let him smell it, and he's looking for his treat. Smell it, look for a treat. Okay. In the interest of time, I'm not going to keep doing that. I would recommend you do that for at least a couple of minutes. Next, we're going to go to putting it near his ear. So I'm just going to take it and I'm just going to touch his ear. So touch his ear, give a treat. Touch his ear, give a treat. I'm going to touch both ears on this guy, give a treat. He's used to working for his treats. You could do this with their food if you wanted to. If your dog really likes to eat their food fast, it's a great time to practice cooperative care when you feed them by hand. So we're going to touch it to the ear. Good job. Touch it to the ear. Good job. So we've made it not scary at all because we're going outside of the ear. That's not invasive. And there's lots of cookies. Outside of the ear. Good. Outside of the ear. Good. Outside. Good. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go inside. So this is going to be a little bit more tricky with this guy. So here we go. I'm going to touch. It's okay. There. Good. And then there. Good. There. Good. Yeah? Let's see. Oh. Do you see how he pulled away? I don't know if you could see that. But when that happens, that means I pushed too hard. So I'm going to try that again, a little bit softer. Hey. Nope. Over here. No, sir. Nicholas. Here. Don't touch. Okay. Sit. Okay. Ready? Let's try it again. Touch. Good. Whoops. There you go. And touch. I know, it's a little tickly, huh? Good. All right. We're going to touch this side. Touch. Oh, good. So with this guy, if I was going to try to be putting these in his ears, this step is going to be no, sir, would be a step that I would stay on a little bit longer. So let's see here. I'm going to show him this. I'm going to say, here. No, let's go. No, sir. Nicholas, off. Leave it. Nope. Thank you. Here. Let's see. Oh, good. So touch it. Good. Touch it. Good job. Touch. Good. Touch. Good. So you notice I'm not getting super excited about it. I'm just staying pretty chill. Break some of these up. Let me touch. Nope. Let's see. No. Yes. Good. Good. It's okay too if your dog gets a little bit confused like Nicholas just did. He's not trying to be naughty. He just didn't really understand. Yes. So he was trying to get the cookie and he didn't really understand what I wanted to do. Good. So we just give him a second and we just re-explain it in a calm fashion. Don't get frustrated. They don't know. This guy really hates having, let's see, having things in his ear. Oh, good job. Oh, good. Okay, so hopefully that shows you how to get there, the steps that you need to take. Our next step would be putting it in his ear. This is the wrong size for him, so I'm not going to actually do that. But with your dog, you're going to have the correct size. You're going to twist it. I'm going to show you on another dog in a second. Twist it down like this. Then you're going to open the ear, and it's going to go in there, okay? And then once that happens, then you give them the cookie. So it's going to go all the way in, give the cookie, and then once it's in there, you're going to say, touch, and give them some other things to do while it's in so that they start to get used to thinking about something else. Hopefully that was helpful. Thanks, Nicholas. You did a great job. We'll be right back with Chandler. Okay, now we have Chandler and Meg. So I'm going to show you what to do with dogs that are a little bit more used to having their ears touched and aren't as reactive as Nicholas was because he has ear infections. So with Chandler, I'm gonna let him, no, he's gonna see it and investigate it. There you go. Yeah, there you go. Good. Okay, Meg. Nope, it's not a cookie. It's not. Yeah, that's right. Okay. There you go. Good job. Yeah. Okay. There you go. Okay, so we did step 1 and step 2 together with them at one time because they're already pretty advanced. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take this, we're just going to touch it to the ear. Where'd your ear go? There it is. Good. Chandler's used to having things put in his ear for grooming. So this isn't that big of a deal for him. Meg is not, so let's see how she does. Meg, here we go. Okay, Meg, yeah. So we're gonna take it and we're gonna put it to her ear like this, and then we're gonna give her a cookie. Good job. Then we take it to the other ear, do the same thing. We're just touching it right inside. Yes, Chandler, here. Okay, then we're gonna touch again right here. And this time we're gonna tickle it in there a little bit so she really feels it. Whoops, and then she gets a cookie. Chandler sounds like a pterodactyl when he eats cookies. Okay, so here we go. Let's do this side. Nice, okay. Now, if you notice, I'm kind of on this new little bench thing that I got from the fair, sitting next to them on a bed. For cooperative care, we don't always have to be standing up. Sometimes we can bend down, we can kneel down, we can get down to their level and really work with them where they're comfortable. If you're getting your dog ready for grooming or to go to the vet, maybe you have a folding table and you want to put them on that and do your work with them there. That way they get used to the different elevation. Yeah, good job. Oh, there you go. That's a big one. You got the whole head. Huh. Okay. There you go. Okay, twist it so it's long and skinny. Then we're going to, I fold it over a little bit so it's a little bit more comfortable for me to put in. Hopefully you can see that. And then I lift the ear up and in it goes into the ear canal, twist it around in there. Now I'm gonna give her a cookie. Yep. And then I'm gonna ask her to do some things. I gave her a big piece. Here, Chandler, come on. Now, it didn't stay in because there's a lot of pressure right here. But you can see I was able to get the whole thing in and she just was more concerned about her cookie. Okay, put this in your ear, Chandler. Just kind of twist it once it's in. There you go. Watch me. Oh, good watch. Watch me. Good watch. Watch me. Good watch. All right, so you just get them to do something else once it's in. And then take it out and no cookies when you take it out. All right, hope this helps, guys. Happy July 4th.